Says we are live. What's good? It's your boy Brandon B back again. Elite live streams, man. We up and we back for another one. So yeah, I wanted to talk about the GNX tour, man. I wanted to kind of like do a quick review, give my personal experience about how it was and my time there, man. Yeah, I'm in my Dodger blue. You see it? You feel me? You see the Dodger blue? You know what I'm saying? You know how we doing it. Big shout out to K Dot, man, SZA, the whole crew, man. You guys did a great job. Dave Free, man. You guys killed it. It was an amazing show. I went on the Friday, May 23rd show where they had Justin Bieber come out, and he performed with SZA, which we'll take a look at here. But yeah, I just want to talk about it, giving my review. I see a lot of people giving their reviews about it, and yeah, I have to give mine. And it was an amazing show. I had a great time. Initially, when I first got in, we were kind of trying to figure out, how the doors work. There's a lot of people just moving around and stuff, and so I get in, boom, walking straight in. I'm like, all right, cool. We get there maybe around say maybe 6, get in the building, walk in, we're like, all right, cool, let me look at my ticket. Boom, check the ticket, look for my seat. I'm like, all right, let's go to the floor. And mind you, like, I didn't even really know exactly where the ticket would be per se, but when we got in there, all these people, everyone just moving around. It was a lot going on. It was a great vibe, and I had a really amazing time. But yeah, walking straight in, boom, going down the tunnel, and then you just keep going down. You're like, oh, okay, like we really on the floor for real. So get to the floor, and boom, see this beautiful layout right there on the floor. Everything looks great. The stage is just amazing. And the way they kind of had it set up was, it was kind of like a bowl setting where you had the stadium, up top around, and then you have the floor, and then you have the stage kind of at the very end where, it was kind of cut off, so that like back section of the stadium was just kind of streamed off from like the stage. So walking in, boom, walking up, getting my seat. I'm chilling there, there's like a couple next to me. They're like getting it popping. DJ Mustard, he starts everything off, right? So DJ Mustard gets up there, he starts his set. And the great thing that I liked as well, there weren't any real opening acts. The only opener was DJ Mustard. Mustard got up there, did a set, you feel me, and got the crowd really hyped up. They were enjoying it. Everyone was just really having a great time. And I mean, DJ Mustard, I got to see him actually in Vegas around the time that Not Like Us had first dropped. So this was, last year. And, DJ Mustard is a great DJ. If you've ever, heard him or seen him at any point, he does a great job. He has a great mix, and he knows how to, really get the crowd hyped up, right? So, boom, we're in there. Crowd's getting hyped up. It's just amazing. Boom, 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 boom. It's going down. Everybody's dancing, people are drinking, whatever. And so, as it starts to get on, boom, Kendrick starts to emerge, right? And so, as he's emerging, someone walks up. And they're like, hey, man, I think this is my seat. And I said, oh, really? And they're like, yeah, I think you might be a little bit closer. Like you're in this section, but I think you're in this section in front of us. I said, oh, word. Okay. So sure enough, they weren't lying. And I walked up, boom, and literally end up almost, second row, right in front of Kendrick. You know what I'm saying? And so, boom, you get up there, and first video I got this is right off my own YouTube page. Make sure you like and subscribe. But yeah, this is just to show you guys how close I was. You know what I'm saying? What's going on here, but it's kind of skipped a little bit. My bad, y'all. My bad. I don't know what happened, but let's go back. And now we're gonna look here. Let me get everything under control because it was a little crazy. I'm not gonna lie. As you can see, our boy Kendrick getting it in right there. You know, look at that. Look at that quality. Hey. As you can see, you know what I'm saying? I'm right there in the mix, man. My boy Kendrick was right up on us, man, and he was giving it to us, man. He was doing a great job, and like I said, I was very impressed with the seats. The seats were amazing, and it just was a great vibe. Kendrick did not use a single backtrack, family. Not a single backtrack. All bars. No backtrack. Just straight rhyming. Bars after bars. No stopping. In phenomenal shape. Okay? Breath control on point. He knew exactly what he was doing. Clearly, they've been working on this show for a minute now. But it's just great to see how people in general become kind of in that zone. And that's what I was telling, a few of my friends. Just like, I think Kendrick has really reached a certain level in his own artistry and himself in general, to where now he's become kind of like in this space where he's so sure of his show and he's so sure of what he brings as an artist, and it permeates off of him when he's performing. You can feel the passion, you can feel the details, the understanding of where he needs to be at every single moment. He's hitting his points on stage. He's making sure that he's incorporating the crowd. And, I don't know, whatever, we could say whatever, but for whatever reason, he kept coming directly to our section. Like he would be right there, like right on the stage, like literally. And it was literally the sickest thing, because it's like, whoa, like, it was a massive stage. Like, he could have choose any other areas to really focus on, but for whatever reason, that was like the area he wanted to be. And I know that, of course, maybe they were doing it for content, right? Because there was definitely a lot of cameras going, but I have to say, man, it was an amazing feeling to see literally Kendrick Lamar like rapping right in front of like where you're sitting in like our little area. I don't know what was going on, but the energy was just great in our little section. And like there was mad people who were like rapping every single word. I was standing next to a dude, came by himself, and we was chilling. He was rapping everywhere, I was rapping everywhere. You feel me? It was a vibe. And I think that's the point. That's why I love music, is because music brings people together from all different walks of life, whether you're black, white, green, blue. You're gonna pull up and you're gonna enjoy some Kendrick Lamar and vibe the fuck out. So then I also like the duality. So after Kendrick's done, excuse me, SZA comes right up, boom, right? So they're playing this kind of back and forth thing. In most live shows, and there's like a set list, right? That's just artists one after the other. There's never really a duality of, hey, I'm going to perform a few songs, and then you perform a few songs, and then you perform a few songs. And that's kind of the format that they were going with. And I loved that, because it didn't make it boring. It kept you engaged with both of their music without you having to just like lock in on SZA and then just lock in on Kendrick. And it also forces the crowd to stay, which is fucking genius, right? Because most times this is what happens. Let's say, you're coming to see an artist and it's SZA and then it's Kendrick. Most times SZA fans will be like, I'm out, I'm out. I had a, whatever, situation. They'll see the person perform and then they'll dip, right? So I love the fact that it was like, oh no, SZA's gonna perform, and then the next person will perform, and then SZA will perform, and then the next person will perform, and then the Kendrick will perform, and then I love that because it kept everyone engaged. It kept everyone super engaged in the music, and as well, it blended together because we already know they have artists, they have artistry, they've made music together, they have songs together. So as they're blending the sets, SZA would come out to perform with Kendrick, or Kendrick would come out and perform for SZA. It would be, kind of just a whole thing. All right, so we got a little somebody in the chat. All right, salute to Brave in the chat, man. Appreciate it. They said, happy you had a great time. Kendrick is the greatest artist, and I can't wait for tomorrow's concert. Hey, salute to you, Brave. Hey, you're going to enjoy it. You're going to have a great time because there's going to be enough of everything that you need and not a bunch of fluff. This is amazing because they're not gonna force feed you anything that you didn't come for. You came for Kendrick, you came for SZA. That's what the fuck you're gonna get. I love that. I mean, why do we have to complicate this shit? I feel like this is exactly the new format, and I love the fact that, of course, Kendrick is a trendsetter, and so is SZA, and so they're gonna, be able to collaborate on this. But I love the fact that they are able to make this now a new way of doing this shit. Because this whole other shit was so played out. Like, bro, this is how you do it now. If you're gonna do it, you're gonna do it, and you're gonna focus on who needs to be focused on. I'm SZA, I'm Kendrick, DJ Mustard. That's all we need. Let's go. And I really appreciate the fact that now there's stories about, okay, so AZ Chake, you know what I'm saying? He got to perform on Sunday, and his testimony of being able to get on that stage is incredible. All right, he put in that work to get on that stage with Kendrick and got on that stage, bruh. Salute to him, bro. Didn't ask for nothing, went out there and got it, bro. That's what you want, man, for people who are around you. So as I said, we was going back and forth, boom. So now we're gonna go to the next one where Justin Bieber comes out with our girl. Came out, it literally felt like the stadium was having an earthquake, bro. The stadium was shaking, man. This was like an iconic moment, and you had to be there. I understand, from maybe a perspective, the outside perspective, a lot of people don't really know how iconic it was because you weren't in the building. But when I tell you, the literal building, this building that holds over 100,000 people was shaking, family. I mean it. It was shaking when they were cheering for Justin, because for whatever reason, I'm not sure what Justin's going through. Maybe it's the Diddy stuff, maybe it's the whatever, I don't know. But I know for sure that when he got on that stage, that emotion, which happens because this is art, okay? A lot of times people get lost in the manufacturing part of things and the marketing, but you forget this is art, and art is something that cannot be faked. He got out there, he felt the music, he felt the moment, he locked into the moment, and he was a vessel at that point. That's the greatest thing about music, is what we're witnessing is not just the musician or just the person. We're witnessing the vessel that is some level of consciousness coming from the sky, and that person is now permeating it out onto us as the supporters, the fans, whatever you want to say. And it's such a beautiful thing that we get to experience as listeners and supporters of the music, and people like me who are producers, and I actually worked in the music industry. This is something that we do this shit for. We do it for that feeling, for that moment, right? To be up there and to be completely lost in yourself, in the moment, and the artistry. That it gets no better than that. And so, yeah, shout out to Justin Bieber, man, because whatever he was feeling, whatever he was going through at that moment, it really hit him, and he had to go out there and do something. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Justin, man. He really went out there, and it looked like he really enjoyed himself. And shout out to SZA for, comforting him and giving him what he needed in that moment to continue, right? So, like I said, it's going back and forth, boom, 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 right? So then we have my boy Mustard get up there, right? Mustard hops on stage for, of course, you know what I'm saying? TV off, baby. Come on, man. Like, this is LA right here, man. Y'all really not understanding, like, come on, man. Now, I mean, honestly, y'all, like, this is crazy because real talk, DJ Mustard is someone, in my opinion, like, growing up in Long Beach, being around the Pushers Inc. movement, Ty Dolla $ign, TF Third, YG, DJ Mustard, this was a whole movement in Long Beach and Compton and Bellflower and Lakewood during that time. It was a whole movement. And so to see YG and Mustard do what they did, and then of course, like, now to see Mustard recommitting himself to kind of the artistry, and now he's had these amazing hits with Kendrick, which is now taking his career to a whole nother level, is incredible, man, because this is what this shit's about. Like, like, these are people who, whether it be 1 degree of separation, 2 degrees of separation, whatever you want to say, like, these are people that I saw come up out of the city, come up out of the LA area, Southern California, and become the biggest artists, the biggest producers in the game, man. This is there's nothing else that can be really said about this shit, bro. Like, a lot of people won't understand, and that's why they hate LA so much, is because there is so much rich history here, and so many people who have come in and out of these things and who have really made their mark. And it's dense, bro. Like, like, it's dense, bro. Like, there's so many artists and great people who have come out of Southern California and LA and have done just amazing things that, it sometimes becomes hard for a lot of people to continue to keep it up. You feel me? But look at this shit, bro. What? Look how close I was, bro. I'm telling you, I'm right. I could see everything, bro. And like I said, Kendrick, for whatever reason, like I said, they just kept chilling right here in this area, bro. Like, it just kept coming right up to us. Look, man. Like, I don't know, bro. Maybe it was just the energy that our section was giving. I don't know, bro. But, like, literally, like, it was like that performance was right in front of us, bro. Like, insane, man. Look at that shit, dog. Like, look at that. 1, 2 rows, bro. I was right there, man. Right out front, bro. Just right there. You know what I'm saying? My boy is really doing it, bro. Like, so close. I couldn't even imagine it, bro. So, as I said, the show goes through. Boom, 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 boom. SZA, Kendrick, SZA, Kendrick, SZA, Kendrick. And then they'll come and perform with each other, right? Every so often. And so this is one of those, like, mixtures of that performance, right? You see that? You feel me? Like, just, they would blend it where Kendrick come in, boom, and then SZA will come in. Maybe they got a song together, and look, you know what I'm saying? It's just amazing vibes. And like I said, Kendrick performing for real. These are all rap, bro. No backtrack, dog. Like, really rapping for real. Like, chill shit, bro. Just bars, bro. Like, every single word, fam. Think. All right. In ears, man. Come on, man. This is talent. This is next level talent right here, bro. This is legendary shit. If you didn't go, you needed to go, and if you're going, you should be excited because this is some shit that I think a lot of people, generations ago, generations down, they're gonna look back and they're gonna say this shit was fire. That they were glad that they were there. They were happy to be there, and I couldn't agree more. I was glad that I was in attendance. I was glad I got to see this shit because it was historic, and I got to see this shit from the front row, my boy. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, nah, this is amazing, fam. Like, what are we talking about here? Like, you know what I'm saying? So, like I said, boom, she come out, and then bang, Kendrick can get right back to what he's on, right? Feel me? Not like us. You dig? And I will pass the Yeah, 69 God. Hey, let me tell you this, man. Not Like Us, bro, was just stadium was the roof went off, man. The roof is gone. The roof is gone now. There is no roof. There's no roof. Everything's gone. It's next level pandemonium energy. Whatever you want to say, you thought from Not Like Us, A minor, all that. Yes, 100%. It was all that and more, bro. And mind you, at this point, everybody and he put Not Like Us towards the back end. You feel me? So by this point, everybody's turned up. Everybody's, whether they are or whatever they do is their business, but they was on that. And at that point, it was at the height of it. So the vibe was very, very, very high. Good vibes. People were yelling, screaming, like, yo, like you could hear just the echo because of course it's a stadium, right? So you can hear the echo from the fucking rafters of people because, like, if you understand acoustics, you understand that there's always going to be a delay with airspace. Right? So you can hear the delay of the airspace, but they're on time because they can hear the music. But the delay, you can hear the people just yelling, bro. It was insane, like insane, bro. No cap. The fucking greatest concert I've ever been to, bro. Like just the sound, the vibe, the energy, the way that people were just so hyped up to hear that song and to hear Kendrick like really come on, man, let me pull this shit back up just so y'all can see, man. Like, look at this shit, bro. I swear, like the phone doesn't do it enough justice, bro. Because like literally people were rapping every single word, not just the chorus. Like you can hear from the rafters, like every single word, bro. Like you could kind of hear it because like the echo from his mic is gonna hit. It's hitting like my camera phone, but bro, like literally every single word, every single word, bro. Like I'm not exaggerating, no cap. Like every single word, bro. They were rapping that shit. Like it was literally the last fucking concert that Kendrick would ever perform, bro. It was insane. Like I don't think there will be another vibe like that. Of course, yes, we got love for, all artists out there, no doubt. But when I'm talking about this real shit, GNX, bro, the vibe, the sound, it's just another level, man. So look, let's go to another video now, man, that I got up here. Hey now, say now, bro. Stop it, man. Like, you hear that shit, bro? Like, stop it, man. Like, this whole shit, like, whole section right here, bro. That whole section right there, dog, that was in front of me, man, is insane, bro. They were literally going crazy. Like, man, I mean this when I tell you this, bro. Like, the way that people were acting, the way that people were just so excited to see this, and the way that it lived up to the expectation, that's as well, is there were a lot of expectations, I feel like, that were put onto Kendrick, and I think him simplifying it by not doing a bunch of bullshit and just sticking to the fucking script, staying dedicated to the artistry and the way that he wanted it to sound and the production value, is what took it over the top. Because I think if he would have been doing too much, he would have been bringing out all these other artists and all this other stuff. I think that would have taken away from what people would actually give him the credit for, which is actually the fucking artistry. And that goes into this next video, because this one has been the one that's been going viral, because he did the remix, man. Anita Baker, like, bro, like, this was just, it was different, man. Listen to this shit, bro. Come on, man.
That's two. First yourself, I take you on the trip down memory lane.
This is, you feel me? Like, I mean this, bro. Like, this was some other shit right here, man. Like he was really really spitting, bro. Like, and the thing is like, a lot of people, when this was happening, like, come on, man. No backtrack, nigga. No backtrack, bro. Straight bars. Look at the cadence. Slowing it down, okay? Now listen. Anybody who's an artist out there, anybody who does music, anybody who does anything, you understand that rehearsals are real things, and being able to rehearse at a certain level and a certain pace to be able to produce this level of a show, to be able to come out here and do it confidently, and then as well be able to execute it on a number of shows consistently. I mean, come on, bro. Y'all gotta really start understanding, like, all right, cool. If you guys really want to talk about who's like the greatest and who's doing this, who's doing that, okay, let's start measuring by what we see, the artistry, how they're going about it, what they're saying, the words, right? And then how he's flipping the shit. Like, come on, man. Like, y'all love to talk about art, y'all love to talk about music, and y'all love to talk about who the best, bro. But then when somebody actually doing something that's dope and unique, y'all like to play it cool. Oh no, that's cool. Like, no, bro, this is fire. Come on, man.
This is not a tape recorder saying that he did it, but ever since that day, I was looking at him different. I was back when I was down.
Come on, man. We're the real Kendrick fans right here, bro. You fucking punk. I mean, and then the choreography, you know what I'm saying? The beat, like I said, bro, you see the camera right there, so I already know, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's definitely something going on, maybe another, you know, Amazon drop, you know what I'm saying? But I'm telling you, bro, like, there's no one right now, bro, who's really trying to like push the envelope like this who had the opportunity to push the envelope like this, who everyone was rooting for him to fail. All right, because let's not act like you fucking weird ass Drake supporting motherfuckers was not waiting for him to fucking have a terrible show or to have a terrible tour so y'all could talk shit and get on these fucking live streams and talk crazy about him. And that's why I'm so fucking glad that the people who are going to these concerts are showing their faces, they're doing reviews, they're showing who they are, because guess what? We not bots, bro. We're well-to-do, actually. We're front row seat sitting motherfuckers, all right? Who have platforms and who got money and who worked in this industry for years, bro. That's what you're looking at. You're looking at motherfuckers who actually are real people. And that's what I felt. I felt real people in that building. These motherfuckers are real supporters. They really came out there to see history, family. And they went ham for my boy Kendrick and my girl SZA and my boy DJ Mustard. They went out there and they made it clear and showed their appreciation, as you should, for people who are doing dope things in this world. Support dope things because they need to be supported, fam. Enough with this fake, weak bullshit. Motherfuckers get on stage and don't even perform for real. Don't even sing for real. Don't rap for real. But we gonna go ahead and give them millions of dollars, fame, and clout. I'm good, bro. I'm good on that shit. Bro. I'm cool, bro. Like I need I need new dope shit and continuously sick motherfuckers to drop dope shit like this, bro. Let's go. Who's next? Is Joey next? Okay, what's up, Joey? Let's hear it, man. Let's go. We need more of this, bro. Who else is gonna be doing this? I mean, of course, like, you know, we can only enjoy this for so long with Kendrick and SZA. Who's next though? Let's go. We're ready. The music industry is ready for the shift, for the real shit to start happening, bro. Let's hear it, man. Because I'm ready, dog. Look at my baby right here, man. SZA. Come on, man.
Let's go.
Come on.
I wanna be with you.
I'm telling y'all, bro. I was second row, bro. Like, SZA was literally looking me in my eyes, bro. I mean, I don't know if she really was, but, you know. I'm a 100% act like she was, because a real nigga in the second row. But I want you guys to understand that, like, this was something that was like, it was epic, bro. This was something that was historic. This was something that everyone needed to be watching, everyone needed to be a part of. And if you don't, you know, I understand. I feel you. You know what I'm saying? Some of the tickets are expensive. I get it. But if you got it, that's all I'm gonna say. If you got it, do it. You know what I'm saying? It's you know, we're in interesting times, right, in this world right now. But the goal, especially in maybe these places that we're in LA and, you know, in California and Southern California and, you know, the world at large, United States, worldwide, we need to continue to support great artists doing great things and make it known that this is what we like, and defer against any of this weak, fake bullshit. Enough, fam. I'm done. Enough, bro. Enough, man. If this is the standard now, right? If this is the standard, all right, let's go now. Let's go. If this is the standard, everyone who is a rapper needs to be rapping for real. If you a singer, you need to be singing for real, because SZA and Kendrick, who are at the top of the game right now, whatever the fuck you have to say, I don't give a fuck what you have to say. They are. If they're at the top of the game right now, you need to tell me for certainly that this is now the standard and no one else can be fucking with this bullshit, bro. If you're not rapping for real, if you're not really out here doing what you got to do, like actually like making the time to be great, then like, yeah, that's over. Like, straight up, bro. Hold up. Brave back in the chat again. I want an arena tour for Kendrick, just the OG fan, Section 80. You know what I'm saying? Yes. Yes. 100%. That's what I'm talking about, man. Overly dedicated, bruh. You boo boo, you T, you turn down, you thirsty. Yeah, we need that shit, bruh. Fuck was we talking about, man? I don't want to see no of these weird, like I said, these weird ass motherfucking fake hip hop fans. I'm done with them, bro. I'm done with you casual motherfuckers. And I'm tired of all you people, content creators, streamers, whatever, kowtowing to casuals, fam. I'm tired of that shit, bro. Nah, this shit ain't for everybody, bro. And it's not supposed to be. I don't know what's wrong with y'all, man. This ain't for everybody, bro. This shit is supposed to be for a specific amount of people, bro. It's a cult. It's what the fuck this shit is, man. Hip hop is a cult. All right, it's a cult sub genre. All right, we are not like anybody else, bro. Niggas don't even understand like the lineage when it come to this shit. But I gotta argue with motherfucking casuals about who the best is when it come to rap. And y'all, yo, is a ghostwriting rapper. Get the fuck out of here, bro. I can't deal with this shit, bro. I'm from a different era, man. I'm from Kendrick's era. That's really my like era. Kendrick, Day Free. I went to college with Day Free. Okay, like these are my people. These are my generation. Like, and so from us, like it's all about the rap. It's all about the artistry. Straight up. Being outside just for the music. Being outside just for the music. All right, a lot of y'all wasn't outside for the music. You guys was outside on different type of time, bro. A lot of us who've been doing music since 2006, 2005, bro, like it's different for us, man. A lot of people known us for this shit. So of course, like we're not gonna come around here trying to, kowtow or trying to, change up what we do for motherfuckers who we know ain't gonna support us in the first place, bro. Like, get out of here, man. And that's why I love the fact the format that Kendrick did it in. He didn't add no fluff. Like I said, ain't putting nobody on stage. Focusing on the right people. All right. And he's keeping it concise. Small circle. No fluff, no, oh, we're gonna bring out so-and-so just to bring them out. Like, no, bro. We gonna get these bars off, bro. we gonna have this production value. We're gonna make sure that this show is so on point that it goes ahead and creates a freaking ripple effect in the industry. That's what we want. We want people in the industry to be talking about this shit, man. And justifiably so, they are. All right. And if you wasn't there, better be at the next one. I don't even know what to say, bro, because I already know more is coming. I know more is coming. I won't say, exactly how I know, but I know. And so when it do come, y'all better keep supporting, man. Don't switch sides now, bro. Summer about to start. We about to have a great summer in LA, bro. You crazy? It's up and it's victory lap this summer, bro. Victory lap in LA, man. What you mean, bro? Y'all gonna see me. Vlogs, all that. Speaking of, check out the vlogs. We got some new vlogs up. We got some new live streams up. We got some new videos up. So please make sure to subscribe. If you're not subscribed, whoever's in here right now, just subscribe to my channel, man. I'm trying to grow. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to grow this channel. We trying to do something with this YouTube, live stream thing. And so if you support what I'm doing, you support what the Elite's doing right up here, You feel me? That's my media company. That's my live stream company. It's all what we trying to do, man. I've been doing this for a minute. We're gonna probably do at some point a video or a live stream of my history in the music industry with all of my accolades, so we can just get that out the way, and then what I'm saying, we can continue on. But the goal is for y'all to subscribe and to show love, man. And yeah, we got another comment. Hey, Brave, salute to you, man, for whoever, for coming through and being active in the chat. He says the tide is changing. Look at the buzz around the clips, Joey, and we love it as Kendrick fans. These weirdo pop fans try to make it something else. We love hip hop and it's back. Facts. That's facts. Don't leave that up, man, because this is real talk. Like, at the end of the day, the goal is to continue to raise the bar and to continue to raise the consciousness level of, like, not only just hip hop but music at large. And I've always been a true proponent of art, and understanding art is to understand the expression of life. And when you're constantly thinking in that way, you're not just thinking about evolution, but you're also thinking about how we can express ourselves the most free way. Not just, oh, it has to be this or that or this or that. And I think sometimes, especially with this youth now that we have, they're so hyper fixated on the metrics and who's doing this and who's that and blah, 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 blah. But it's like, bro, if the art ain't good, it's just not good, bro. We have to start setting a line again. Just because you're making something does not mean that it's art, bro. There's levels to this shit. And once we start to understand that there's levels to this shit, and we can start classifying motherfuckers within those levels, then it's time, all right, cool, now we can go ahead and classify this shit. Because like you said, Clips, Joey, come on, man, Pusha T, these are god level rappers. They should not even be, there should never be any other comparison between them and anybody else who ain't real rappers, real spitters. Like, that's what we talking about. Like, the fuck, bro? Currency. I need real spitters, man. Like, I ain't talking this it's new shit, bro. Like, that's cool. I ain't got nothing wrong with the new shit. Ain't nothing wrong with that, bro. Because we need that. We need the evolution. But at the end of the day, if we're talking hip hop purism, lyricism, rhymes, delivery, production, then yeah, it gotta matter, bro. It gotta be a criteria. We gotta have a certain structure within this shit, because it can't just be everything is everything. Like, no, bro. Like, it's just not the same, dog. And I refuse to allow myself to dumb myself down and to dumb my ear down to be, some sort of likable person for casuals. The fuck? Casuals, they're gonna come and go. They're gonna go with whatever the next wave is, bro. And whatever that next wave is, I'm not sure, but like, I can give a fuck, bro, because my wave, the generation that I came from, Kendrick Lamar, ASAP Rocky, J. Cole, Wiz Khalifa. All right? You want me to keep going? Because Drake is in that realm. I came from that generation, fam. All right? So when y'all talking this weird shit, it's like, no, bro, like there's real artists who like do real things, bro. Danny Brown? Come on, man. Y'all talking crazy, bro. And even to go as far as somebody like Tyga. Tyga is a spitter, bro. Tyga, y'all can say what you want to say, but Tyga is a contribution to that generation, bro. We come from that, man. Gym Class Heroes, man. Travis McCoy, bro. That's the level. Like, we was in that realm of like, yo, like when you're a spitter, like you're actually like doing something, bro. Big Crit. Y'all remember Crit? Or y'all remember? I know y'all remember Big Sean. So I'm just trying to understand, bro. Absolutely, this is my generation. So when y'all try to talk about like, oh, like y'all old heads, whatever, okay, so then if that's true, help me understand then how influential my generation is to music right now. Oh, that's right. Yeah, we run this shit. That's right. Whether you like Drake or whether you like Kendrick, though they are the same generation and they've been running this shit for the last 20 years, family. All right. So whatever you got to say, man, I don't give a fuck, bro. Because at the end of the day, this is about music. This is about the elevation of music. And this is about giving people their flowers while they're here. Kendrick Lamar, SZA totally killed this shit. They did a great job and they deserve everything that's coming to them. They got a movie dropping soon. PG Lang is going to take off as an entity when it comes to just creative branding, film, music, record labels, you name it, fashion. PG Lang is going to go on a run. You mark my words. And if PG Lang ever need a motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Holla at your boy. You feel me? You ever need, you know, a host for some shit? PG Lang. Yeah, but no, for real though, like they're going to go on a legendary run after this. SZA will now elevate herself as the next pop R&B queen of this shit. She will elevate after this, and they will get uber rich. This is going to gross them so much money that we can't even fathom it. So salute to them. Hey, salute to everybody who was in the chat, man, and shout out to everybody who, you know, came through tonight. I know it's mad late, you know, it's 12:30 in LA, but you know, I don't know wherever y'all at. You know, y'all can shout it out in the chat, whatever. But yeah, I just really wanted to come on here and give my review and to give my outlook on what I saw on that night, March 23rd, 2025. I mean May 23rd, 2025. It was amazing night. The atmosphere was great. The vibe was incredible. There was nothing but love in that building. You could feel the energy permeating off of Kendrick and SZA. They were so locked in, and they were so, you know, appreciative of the energy that they were getting back. And you could tell that they just really were enjoying every moment of it. And that's what you love to see as a fan and as a supporter of someone who is a great artist, is that they're having fun with this shit and that they're having a great time and that they're loving every moment of it. So yeah, salute everyone out there. Thank you. Make sure to subscribe. Right under here you'll see we got the Elite Media Code. We got the Elite since 93. Go ahead, hit those up. Brandon Bay is the main channel for me. Much love to everyone and salute. Good night and God bless. Peace.